How's it going, guys? It is Rudy here. It's time for episode number 9 of Let's Play Hut Season 2, and we're going to start this off by showing you my team. We got Skinner, Zajac, Kessel on our first line with Wojciech and Seidenberg. On our first defensive line, we got Mihalik playing with Pavelski and Havlat, with Carlson and Garrison on that second defensive line. Then we got Kunitz, Stastny, and Parenteau, along with Franson and Marchalis on our third lines. And then finally, Kuhlman, Bozak, and Hagelin, with Backstrom and Bishop backing him up. So anyways, let's go into the first game of this episode against Birdie Jackers. And we're going to start this game off here in the first, shorthanded. Kessel does a nice job of getting around the defenseman. He's going to beat the pass over to the goalie, and Pavelski's going to take the rebound and put it away to make it 1-0. Then later on here, he's got the power play. Once again, Kunitz is going to pick up the puck. He's going to be through and feeds it over to Bozak, and just like that, we are up 2-0. About 2 minutes later here, still, now we are on the power play. Some quick pass between Stastny and Franson, and Skinner ends up getting the pass from Stastny and puts it away to make it 3-0. Off the face-off after that goal, it's going to be Spezza getting the puck here into the zone. A nice pass to Carter, and he easily puts it past Backstrom to make this a 3-1 game. And later on here, on a face-off in the second, he's going to take a shot with Dubinsky, and that puck goes through our goalie to make it 3-2. Then after that goal, it's going to be Havlat picking up the pass here from Wojciech, giving it over to Pavelski, Pavelski to Mihalik, Mihalik to Havlat, and a nice triangle of passes there to get the goal and make it 4-2. And later on here in the third, we still got a power play. Nice pass by Kessel over to Pavelski. A nice move to get past the defenseman. And a feed over to Mihalik, who goes backhand past the human control goalie to put a nice goal there to make it 5-2. Then later on here, he's got the power play. It's a quick pass. Spetz is going to get it down low in the in our defensive zone, and just going to walk around Backstrom and easily put it away to make it 5-3. But after that goal, Zajac with a nice poke off the defenseman. Zajac would be through. He forces himself in and off 2 posts and in. A nice job by Travis Zajac to get the goal. Game clinching goal as we win that one 6-3. So a nice job by our team. As you can see, we get 1,696 pucks because I was playing these games during Double Pucks weekend. And we move up to 10 points in Division 4, and as you can see, domination in terms of time on attack, and the 3 stars of the game were Joe Pavelski, Milan Mihalik, and Phil Kessel. So anyways, after that win, we're going to pick up a good defenseman to upgrade our team, and that defenseman is Dan Boyle. Solid defenseman, stats don't show it, but he's a really good player who I think is very underrated in this game. So a 5K bid. We're going to the next game against Red Birds, I believe. That's what his team name was called. And to start off here, he's going to get a chance on the shorthanded. Grabner's going to walk in and just put it past Backstrom as he gets past Seidenberg and puts it away to make it 1-0. Then later on here, Seidenberg redeems himself, gets it in. Mihalik brings it in, takes his time with it, feeds it over to Pavelski, and Pavelski has himself a goal to tie this one up at 1. About 6 minutes left here in the second. We're on a power play after a 5-minute game misconduct, and it's Mihalik feeding it over to Kessel, who puts it away to make it 2-1 on the power play. And 5 minutes into the third here, Dan Boyle with the pass over to Zajac. Zajac's going to bring it into the zone. Nice job to cut across. Gives it right back to Dan Boyle. He gets laid out, but Zajac shoots, and Skinner is there to tip it in and make it 3-1. Then later on here, he gets a little bit nervous with the puck. It's going to be Zajac picking up the loose puck, chopping it back to Carlson. Carlson plays it to Zajac. Zajac in front to Parenteau, and Parenteau picks up his own rebound and puts it away to make it 4-1. And with about a minute left in the game, it's going to be Stastny with a chance here. He gets stopped. He picks it up off Edler, and he feeds it in front to Parenteau with a big clapper, who makes it 5-1. And that is how that game finishes. A nice job by our team to win the game 5-1 there, 1,556 EA pucks. And we move up to 12 points in Division 4, 1 point away from winning the title and moving on to Division 3. So as you can see, pretty good effort from our team, and the 3 stars of the game happen to be P.A. Parenteau, Nicholas Backstrom, and Travis Zajac. So anyways, after that game is going to be a game against Doncaster 0306. He's also got the Leafs logo and jersey. It's got the old retro ones there as his home jersey. And to start off here, it's going to be Eberle getting it poked off by Dan Boyle. Kessel's going to end up with the puck, getting around the defenseman and feeds it in front to Skinner. Nice job by Kessel to get the pass and Skinner to be there to make it 1-0. Then later on here, 4-on-4. What a move by Kessel. Feeds it across. He's robbed by Sajac's robbed by Dubnyk. Garrison gets another chance here. Dubnyk stops it once again. He tries to pick up the loose puck. He ends up stick lifting it off. Zajac's going to pick it up, and he's going to feed it over to Garrison, who has the big clapper, who puts it away to make it 2-0 on the power play as well. Then later on here, we're shorthanded. He's going to get a chance here. Feed it over to Bolin. Bolin withstands the check. He ends up shooting a big mix-up in front of the net, and it's Kuhlman who ends up putting it away and makes it 2-1 with about 7 minutes left in the first. Then later on here, about 3 minutes left in the first, it's going to be Kessel going end-to-end, bringing it past everyone, and snipes it past the goalie. What a job by Phil the Thrill to make it 3-1. Off the face-off after that goal, it's going to be Havlat getting the puck here. There's a nice move around Seidenberg, feeds it across to Pavelski, He ends up picking up his own block shot and puts it away to make it 4-1. Then the second period here with about 13 minutes left, Kunis is going to have the puck. He's going to pull up, give it over to Stastny, and Stastny shoots across the goalie and makes it 5-1. An easy job by our team, and that is what you have as a result of it, a rage win. Nice job by our team, 5-1. And as you can see by the box score, pretty good job by our whole team. A nice effort by all of them. So anyways, going to the next game. He's got the Portland Winterhawks logo, I believe, in the Chicago Blackhawks jersey. To start off here, he's going to try to feed in front. It's going to be Sandberg intercepting the puck. He's going to feed over to Kessel. Kessel against Hjalmarsson. Nice job to pull up behind him. And Mihalik ends up getting the puck and somehow puts it past the goalie. I don't know how that went in myself with about a minute left in the first. After that goal, off the face-off here, it's going to be Higgins picking up the tied-up puck. It's going to be Booth with the puck. He shoots. It's stopped, but out of mid-air. It's batted in, and just like that, it's 1-1. Then later on here in the second, about 3 minutes in, Mihalik with the puck gets laid out. Pavelski gets a nice chance, and he's got to snipe it past Kiprusoff and makes it 2-1. Nice job by Pavelski there. And later on here, it's going to be Kessel with the puck, feeding over to Bozak. Bozak gets past the defenseman really easily on the breakaway, short-handed. Leg kick backhand. That's right. There we go. Makes it 3-1. Nice job by Tyler Bozak from the fourth line there. And later on here, Havla ends up getting laid out. Pavelski's going to try to bring it in. He also kind of gets checked, but Mihalik is there to pick up the loose puck and puts it away to make it 4-1. Nice job by Milan Mihalik. Then later on here, Seidenberg back to Mihalik once again. We're on the power play this time, and he feeds it across to Kessel, who's got himself another goal and makes it 5-1. Then later on here, we're on the power play once again. Bogosian with a shot, and somehow the low shot gets past our goalie, and that would make it 5-2. Later on here, Seidenberg who dumps it in. It's going to be Kunis doing a nice job to get the puck. Feeds over to Parenteau, back to Kunis, over to Stastny. He can't pick it up, but Stastny's going to feed it in front to Parenteau, who ends up putting it away and makes it a 6-2 game. Parenteau, by the way, a very underrated player in this game. Very, very good. And then once again, another dump in here, and it's going to be Pavelski doing a nice job for Havla to pick up the puck. Mihalik shoots from the knee down. Doesn't work. But a couple passes later, Garrison's going to shoot, and Garrison has himself a goal to make it 7-2. And that is how that game ends. So another nice win by our team in Division 3. 1,696 EA pucks from that one. And a dominant effort. As you can see, our first 2 points in Division 3. And it's looking so far so good. Pretty much good effort, double the time of attack, and the 3 stars of the game were Milan Mihalik, Phil Kessel, and Joe Pavelski. And finally, the last game of the episode against Nordiques 666. Got the Quebec Nordiques away jersey, and we're going to start this game off here in the first period. Nice job by Carlson to poke it away. It's going to be Pavelski with the puck. He's going to feed it over to Havla. Havla does a nice job of going to the outside, tries to feed it in front. He sees Carlson. Carlson, look at that shot off the post and in. Holy smokes, that makes it 1-0. Then later on, here's Stastny with the puck. Stastny's going to feed it over to Parenteau. Parenteau gets it poked away, but Stastny's going to pick it up anyways, and it goes to Kunis. And look at that move by Kunis. A little backhand, just slots it in past Fleury, and that will make it 2-0. Then later on here, Fleury plays it out to Carlson. Carlson's going to get it right back. He's going to take the shot. I try to control Backstrom to cover the puck and play it out, but Lucic ends up picking it up after it goes off his pad. So unlucky goal there, but we're only down 2-1. Then later on here, with about 2 minutes left in the third, it's going to be Crosby making a move past Carlson. Yes, this guy had Crosby, and he's going to feed over to Seabrook, and Seabrook puts it away to tie this game up at 2-2 with 1:25 left. But about 20 seconds later, Crosby with another chance over to Wheeler. Seidenberg once again with a beautiful interception, feeds it over to Skinner. Skinner to Zajac. Zajak's going to calmly bring it in. Wait, and look, finds Skinner, and Skinner puts it away to make it 3-2 with about 46 seconds left. With about 15 seconds left, nice save by Backstrom against Kessler. It's going to be Kessel with the speed, getting past Eric Johnson there to hold on to it and feeds it over to a wide open Joe Pavelski, who gets it past Fleury and makes this a 4-2 game, and that is just how that game finishes. So a nice job by our team, 1,454 EA pucks in that one, and we get 4 points into Division 3. And as you can see by the stats, a really good effort by our team. Double the time on attack, pretty good shots on goal. And Joe Pavelski, Jeff Skinner, and Dennis Seidenberg with the 3 stars of the game. So anyways, after this game, we're about at 1,894 EA pucks. So let's say I'm looking for a new second line right wing, and I've got about 10K to spend. Who do you recommend? And I guess we'll go from there. So anyways, let's take a look at the Kessel update, by the way. And as you can see, he's got 75 points so far into this series, 35 goals, 40 assists. So he's starting to get a little bit more assists. I think guys like Skinner and Zajac are starting to get pick up the goals, while Kessel's more of an assist guy. But anyway, so far so good for our team, and that'll be it for episode number 9. So if you guys have Any suggestions in terms of right wing for about 10K for a second line right wing, let me know in the comments below, and we'll pick them up in the next episode. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed episode number 9 of Let's Play Hut, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.